going to split those waving water molecules that are constantly breaking up and joining with other ions. Like all of those features that we use to design aircraft carriers, that we use to design oil tankers, that we use to design all of reality that has achieved such technological mastery of that domain, of those alloys that eventually, or going back to the source, came from the earth, came from mining, came from human animals getting into the earth, connecting with the earth, getting the oil from the earth. That's connecting deeply with a source. We need minds in those mines. We need mines in those mines, in those oil fields that are deep themselves. And they need to be advocates. They need to be soldiers in this competitive battle for knowledge, for expansive access to knowledge that can inform and restrain, that can inform and activate. It can inform and inspire. Allow things to work with it themselves. Put up those dishes, but there's no dishes there. Open those cabinets. Close those cabinets. Woo! Push open those doors, those two doors that you're walking through. Roll through them next time. Embrace these curves. Embrace this distribution, the absorption of the force, and the evenness with which you give it. Force can be a gift. That's a massage. That's an intimate encounter. That's an intimate gifting. That's mutually agreed to and consented to because we anticipate the neurobiochemical reactions. You see how all of these movements ha 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 woo ha woo. you're still breathing completely. This is one of the good things about hoodies. You know, if you can have some force on your skull to emphasize where your crown point is, that's ideal. Imagine. Don't just do, I mean, it's hard to do. It's hard to balance a book on your crown point or anywhere on your skull. Some people can do it. However, imagine it if you can't, or if you prove to yourself that you can't. Get against a wall. You know, balance it against a wall. You know, get a different sized book. You know, get a bigger book. You know, get a textbook or something. Get a coffee table book. Find these gravitational columns that, because of their columnar structure, enable you to screw up and screw down by utilizing the pronation, the rotational muscles that your body is designed with. This is how we conformed to the brush in the savannah. We were using these perfect geometric movements such that we can be as calm as possible, such that we can communicate the most silent of linguistic intentions and plans. Oh, here comes a gust. Come back to being behind us. You see how that occurs? Boom. Which way did he go? Did I hit him? You're using everything. And that means that these orbits are being completed. Think of a pitcher. He's trying to summon all of his force. So much so that he will hurt himself. He'll tear his rotator cuff. He'll hurt those tendons. This is a new way of training the human animal to do more work closer to it, to heal the soil, to heal in a significant way the pollution problems, and to heal the cultural pollution problems in themselves. All of the things that captivate us, all of the things that are diverting our attention and diverting our sense of urgency. This is where I'm really thankful to cancer. I'm really thankful to brain cancer, because it's the organ with which I'm trying to promote these systems by which we can increase its ability, to increase its capacities, despite the hardships that it has endured. Do you see those parabolas? Do you see those different curves? Do you see those perfect archetypal shapes in nature as abstractions? Yes, we can, because we can't perceive those atomic differences. So the more perfect our understanding of that which is smaller has humbled us, because it has shown us how fallacious our innate biological technology is. But the more we have understood, the more we have been able to explore, the more people we could meet, the more ideas we could expose each other to. And then that was recorded, that was saved, that was used to influence the next generation. There was always something lost and something gained, because there's only 24 hours in a day. Nothing is ever the same. You never step into the same river twice. Nor does this earth stay in the same position. Nor does this sun stay in the same position. Nor does this galaxy, which is moving with a supercluster of galaxies, ever stay in the same place. Nothing. Every moment is new. Every moment is a new synthesis, a new breakdown of the solar energy composed in the fleshes and the fruits and nuts and veggies that we've all consumed. And we need that water to create these inner environments that we, in our sovereignty, can keep going on. We can maintain our sovereignty. We can maintain the sovereignty of our experiments. These are our experiments inside. I'm a chemist, and water is one of the things that my body needs most. The other thing I need is air. I need that even more than water. 3 minutes without air. About 3 days without water. You can go about 3 weeks without food. Some people can go even more than that if they have the right cellular metabolism. Get thirsty. That means that you have deprived your body of what it needs. Thus, you feel thirst. Deprive yourself of food. For a little while. Go beyond just being hungry. And that's a contemporary recommendation. That's general in nature. Most of us eat too much and exercise too little. A lot of us who eat right don't exercise enough. And if we do, it's probably in a way that is not at all conducive to an ecological epidemic participation in the solution. We need that. We need to participate in our own healing by starting from within. Starting from putting 2 hands over the heart, starting by putting 1 hand over the heart, and slowly getting to that point over 5, 6, 7 seconds. Then you enable there to be these 5, 6, 7 sectors of staged movements that are equally transmitted back to this and all of its incredible electrical signal capabilities. How perfect can we make it? Every human being in the Enlightenment thought that it was just a matter of time. Then it was just a matter of technology. And then it was just a matter of proving it. Then it was just a matter of getting them to experience it by going and taking a tour of this facility. By going and exposing them directly, changing their visual cortex, changing their audio cortex, changing that latitude and longitudinal point on this earth that's revolving as it's orbiting. That sun, as it's orbiting with hundreds of other billions of suns,